Have you ever heard of a people scattered across the world who somehow never forgot who they were and one day returned home after thousands of years? That's not the plot of a fantasy novel. It's a real story, one that was predicted in the Bible over 2,700 years ago. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most remarkable prophecies in history, the return of the Jewish people to their ancient homeland, Israel. And it all starts with a few powerful verses from the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah was written by a prophet named Isaiah, someone chosen by God to deliver messages to the people of Israel. In chapter 11, verses 11 and 12, Isaiah wrote something that would seem almost impossible at the time. Let's break it down. In that day the Lord will reach out his hand a second time to reclaim the surviving remnant of his people, from Assyria, from Egypt, from Cush, from Elam, from Babylonia, from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered people of Judah from the four quarters of the earth. Isaiah is saying that God will bring the Jewish people back, not just from one place, but from all over the world. And here's what's amazing. Centuries after Isaiah, the Jewish people were forced out of their land. They were conquered by empires, Babylonians, Romans, and over time they were scattered across Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and beyond. For nearly 2,000 years, Jews lived as exiles, sometimes welcomed but often persecuted. They spoke different languages, wore different clothes, and lived under different flags. But one thing stayed the same. They remembered where they came from. In every prayer, in every holiday, there was a longing for one place, Jerusalem. Then, in the late 1800s, something began to shift. Jewish people started returning to the land of their ancestors, then part of the Ottoman Empire. Some came to farm the land. Others came to escape rising hatred in Europe. And after the horror of the Holocaust, where 6 million Jews were murdered, the world finally saw the need for a Jewish homeland. In 1948, the modern nation of Israel was born. For the first time in nearly 2,000 years, the Jewish people had a country again. Isaiah's prophecy, written so long ago, was unfolding right before the world's eyes. But it didn't stop there. Jews began arriving in Israel from everywhere, from Russia, fleeing persecution, from Ethiopia, in dramatic airlifts, from Yemen, India, Argentina, and the United States. Exactly as Isaiah said, from the four corners of the earth.
This wasn't just a few people. Millions of Jews returned. What other ancient people have disappeared from history, yet somehow come back? Today, Israel is a thriving nation. It's a place where ancient history meets cutting-edge technology, a land where Hebrew, a language once almost forgotten, was brought back to life. It's not a perfect story. There are challenges, tensions, and ongoing conflicts, but no one can deny this. Something extraordinary happened. A people scattered, a land nearly forgotten, and a return that defied all odds. Isaiah's prophecy wasn't just about geography, it was about hope, about identity, about the idea that no matter how lost or far away someone might be, there's a path home. And whether you believe it's divine, historical, or both, this story invites us to think bigger, about endurance, about faith, and about the possibility that sometimes the most impossible stories are the ones that come true. The return of the Jews to Israel is more than a prophecy fulfilled. It's a reminder that history isn't random, and maybe, just maybe, the ancient words still speak to us today.